Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Oxygen Not Included, where we're doing a full achievement run. Isn't that right, little cuddle pip? That's right. And on the last episode, we got all our water needs hooked up, and it has been going swimmingly. No problems there. And of course, why are you almost dead? Beside the point. And I built this nice little spine going all the way up into space. Only to find out that it is raining meteors. So I'm going to have to deal with that somehow. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for it, but that should be fun to figure out. And honestly, I've just been letting the colony go for a couple cycles, as you can tell, just so I can try and get some of this stuff. So if we look at Culinary Summary, I've been trying to get super sustainable. We're at 100,000 of 240,000 kilojoules. So we still got a ways to go, but, you know, at least it's still going up there, which is nice. Also, I have been researching things. I'm trying to get the gas range right now, but I just been trying to just knock out a little things here and there as best I could. I did unlock this, which gave me the steam turbine, as long as the solar panels, and I can use those whenever I want to, because I also got the glass forge, which allows me to make glass, to make these, to make power, which are really good if you're not having, you know, a giant, what do you want to call it, meteor shower every, you know, now and then. But that being said, I actually want some steel, and in my grand adventure, I went all the way down here, and I hooked up this master study terminal over to here to the Red Bull generator, and I got a line going all the way up for there. But this little guy right here, this is my metal refinery, and I want steel. Now, I have 11.4 tons of iron, and I have about half a ton of lime, so I'm not really worried about those two. It's the refined carbon that I need. And this looks like a good spot, because to get refined carbon, what do we need? I think it's under refinement. We're going to use a kiln. So I'm going to set myself up 3 kilns. We'll have them build those, because they don't need any power. Colony achievement earned. Ooh, what did we get? And nowhere to go. Have 8 duplicants wearing non-default clothing. Yes! Nailed it. Alright, now that I got myself some refined carbon, let's see how well this goes. Okay, it is come to my attention that everything is going horribly wrong. So all these pipes are getting overheat damage because it is heating up everything way too much. Let's just leave that alone. Okay. We need to figure out a different liquid. What can we heat up? I mean, there's always oil we can take because, let's see, what's the property of crude oil? Oh, we have to heat this up to like 400 degrees before we can actually, before it's a problem. And even then, it only turns to petroleum, which we could heat up even higher for it to go to sour gas. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess that's going to have to be the play, because I can't think of anything else, can you? Alright, so I made it in the oil biome, which I can tell because I got this nice colony achievement that probably says I made it. Yeah, there we go. Enter the oil biome. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the oil biome, filled with oil. Pretty good, right? And I guess I'm going to have to use this oil in order to make everything work. Now, the temperature of the oil is about 86 degrees, and if I go to build myself, what is it? A liquid pump. Liquid pump, overheat temperature is 75. If I build it with gold amalgam, that'll get an extra 50 to give us 125, which should be enough to survive at the very least. And then we'll connect you to here. And then this will make oil. It'll go up to here. It'll go in there. And then it'll come back out, drop, and just go down here until, you know, it just keeps heating up. And then everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. So I did decide that I'm going to open up this aluminum volcano. It's too overpressured with all the water down here anyway, but at least we can analyze it and we know when it goes off. So that should be good. So now we have an aluminum volcano and we have ourselves an iron volcano. Oh, that's right. Now it produces sand. I think it's because I need to like sweep it around, but yeah, it's fine. All right, good news. We broke something. Nah, I'm just kidding. Good news is we have this hooked up, and it should be fine for a while. So we are going to try and make a little bit more steel once they fix that up. And right now, let's make about 10 pieces. See how that goes. So just 10 pieces. Everything else I'm not really worried about. I can make any of that in the rock crusher or whatnot, but let's just go with 10 pieces right now. Oh, and the reason I set all this up is the way it works is everything off this line comes over to here, and this starts going in here and filling up as much as it can for the batteries. Then they run it when they need it. So if I didn't do that, it would put so much strain because this thing needs 1,200, 1.2 kilowatts. And alas, I don't have anything set up to do that right this second. So apparently this is working really well because all the oil just keeps coming in here and it's about 60 degrees and then it pops out at God knows what. Come on. It pops out at about 200 degrees, so it's adding about 140 degrees worth of heat to it. That oil gets dropped down into here, and because this tank is so big and has so many different temperatures, it just merges with the temperatures that are already there. Which means this is slightly going up in temperature, but because I have so much in the 60s, it's not going to go up to bad temperatures for a while, which means we can produce a lot of steel. Right now we have about 4 tons almost, which is great, except for the fact that I don't know what I'm going to be using the steel for right away. See, I would love to come all the way up here to space and then build some like bunker tiles. These use the walls to make sure that things don't get destroyed. I can make about 39 tiles, but I'm gonna need a lot going over. Now, bunker doors, on the other hand, how many tiles does this take up? 4 tiles, but they do open. Interesting. So yeah, I could do bunker tiles going across, but that's worried about space exploration, and we're not worried about space exploration right this second. We kind of just want to, you know, get everything going. Because what I was thinking was, while I got a little time, why don't I just send somebody through the teleporter? Then they can go to this other planet over here, and I can see what I'm dealing with. I'm not going to be digging for a while, so Steve, you're going to go on an adventure. Bye! Hello, and welcome to the new planetoid, where I have things. What do I have? We got a grill over here. We got whatever this is. We got some Pacu, a plug slug. What's in the ration box? Nutrient bars. Now we can unlock a friend, but I might want to hold off on this just now and just start digging out and just kind of giving us an area to work with. So it turns out with one really good digger who has barely any building skills whatsoever, you can accomplish a lot. Steve over here is the only one here. He has 2 construction, which is garbage. But his excavation is off the charts. He was able to dig out all this stuff and show me every part of the map. So let's take a look at what we got. We have another infected polluted oxygen vent, which is nice. Some beehives. We have the copper volcano. I showed you that before. Another infected polluted thing. We have a cool slush geyser giving us brine. We have a cool slush geyser giving us brine. We have a cool polluted water giving us polluted water. So we have plenty of water on this map to do with whatever we want. 1, 2, 3 volcanoes, which is insane. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I dug down here. I got 2 carbon dioxide geysers. I have a, well, wait for it to save, a iron volcano and an aluminum volcano. So I have aluminum, copper, and iron all on one map. That is just nuts. And all it took was for me to abuse the hell out of my digger, because that stress level is insane. Luckily, he's just a crier, so, you know, it's not the end of the world. At least he's not binge eating or destroying something. So, I mean, it could have gotten much worse. But I think after everything that this person has gone through, I think it's time to allow them to go back. So, Steve, you've done your job well. It's time for you to go home and enjoy your life. Bye, buddy. And he's back. And now, before he dies, let's see if we can move him. Y'all. Stress went from 0 to 100 in no time flat. Whoo-wee, he's fast. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple more suits. Now I have the most out of iron, so we're going to grab, let's see, let's make an extra 5. Oh, by the way, I was able to uncover this one, and it's not too bad because I cut in a little bit over here and a little bit over there, so the pressure has allowed me to actually have some aluminum being produced. So that's pretty good. So we are at 9 tons of steel. We have about 14 tons of refined iron. We have about half a ton of aluminum. And that's only on this map. You go to the other map and we got nothing because no one's here. Oh, we could have, you know, unlocked a friend. But you know what I'm going to do over here? I got it. Where is the teleporter here? I'm going to teleport Shaggy. Teleport! Hi, Shaggy! And Shaggy is going to go around and he is going to analyze. 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 I really want him to uncover every single one of these and analyze them so I can see their eruption patterns and really see what I'm dealing with. Didn't get to this one. We'll activate that one, and we'll hit activate on this one. This one's going to be a little bit difficult trying to get it. Yeah, no, I think we can get into it. Yeah, this is all one, so they can get into it. So our 2 teleporters will be fine. So Shaggy will go through each and every one of them. Maybe not this one. We'll leave this one. If Shaggy gets bored, Shaggy can undo this one. Oh, Shaggy can't. Well, that one doesn't matter. But we'll let Shaggy go through each and every one of these volcanoes and stuff like that over here, so I know what I'm dealing with, and I know how much stuff I'm going to be getting. But as we can see, I got almost half a ton of aluminum, I got about almost 5 tons of copper, and I got about 1.2 tons of iron. So, that's pretty good, I gotta say. This is going to be quite fruitful. And with the amount of water that I have over here, I can make... Ooh, what can I make with all this water? I mean, I could try to get it going through here, but, like, the amount of water that it's going to produce... I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's definitely plenty. Oh, and look, we found what we're going to do on the next episode. Because I got my teleporting input thing right over here. And... check it out. We finally found our mysterious hermit. So that'll be the fun for the next time. Anyway, if you like what you see, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit helps the channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Other than that, that is going to be it for me today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.